I'm going to take the 4.1 shopping cart sample app, and I'm going to update that so that it now includes the additional bits and pieces that you need in order to actually use that. So there's a few things that we got to do in order to make this work. I have a list right here, just kind of a quick little overview. So the first thing we have to do is add the customer column to the order table. We have to create a customer products slice, which is tied to that building order. We have to change the product list that the person's actually viewing when they're adding the items to show the customer products instead of the products. We need to create a main customer database menu. I think I already did that. We need to create a main product catalog menu so that you can add a product to the main database, right? We need to add a customer product link column to the order details so that we can say this order detail is this product. We also need to we need to update the product link so that when you create the record, instead of you setting the product link, because I clicked on a product, now we're clicking on a customer product. So I have to set the customer product link and then dereference from that the product into the product. Got to do that. And the last bit is just kind of like what I was just saying there, that ref new action that creates the order detail record. That needs to be changed so that it's doing the customer product instead of the product. Those are the things that we got to do. And if you want to follow along in this live stream video description, there is a link to the 4.1 sample app. So if you want to hop over there really quick and hit the copy button, you can follow along with me and we can get from 4.1 to 4.2. Or if you just want, and you're viewing this not live, you can just click on the link that I put in the description and get the end product. Hey! Okay, so I have already made a copy of the 4.1 sample app, and I'm going to change this to 4.2, obviously. And so the thing that we need to do here is we got to start messing with the tables. Right. So let's go to open up the Google Sheet then, shall we? Makes a lot of sense, eh? And so the thing that we got to do first, right, is in the order table, we need to add a customer link. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to copy the name of that column so I get the prefix. So I don't have to type order again because it could be something special. Customer. And I'll make it a link. Wait for it to save. Go back and grab the new column. Booyah. All right. Now that we got this, so if I go to I'm going to complete this guy. So now when I start an order, right, the first thing it's going to ask me is who's the customer that this is for. So I need to make this a reference to the customers. And I need to make this required. And I'll come down here to the display and give it a nice display name. I'll be like order customer. And then I'll even give it a description of who is this order for. Or maybe better, what customer is this order for? Better. Save, 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 save. And we've got, when we drop in, it asks us, who are you ordering for? All right, well, I'm ordering for Dale. Cool. And then when I save, it drops me into the product table. All right, so this product table is the master product table. So I'm going to kind of go out of order from my original list. Bear with me. Maybe, yeah, all right, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I just got to get back to my original list. Here it is. All right, so yeah, so this product list is the master list of products. So what we got to do is we got to change this so that it's now a list of the customer products. Okay, so come to the slices. Make a new slice for customer products, and I'm going to call this building customer products. Or better, here we go. We'll get a little verbose. Customer products for building order. Yep, and it's even more apparent. And the thing that you got to do, so the easiest way to do this is come down here to the building order, copy the name of the slice, and then come up here and go back to your original one, go to the formula. And what I want is I want this where the customer link equals, I'm going to index out, that's not a square bracket, out of this slice. Okay, so that's a slice of the order table. And so on the order, I want the customer order link, the column I just added to my table. Then square brackets, finish off the index. So customer product equals the building orders customer link, right? So now if I save this, now this slice should have all of the products for the customer Dale, since that's the only one that's building, right? So what I need to do then is I need to change this view from the view to the customer product. So if I just come here, since it's the same table, well, nope, it's a different table, isn't it? Yeah, it's a different table. So we might have to change a few things around. So I want this customer products for building order slice, right? Yep. And now I just got to go through and make sure that all of these things are the right things. So like that's the product name. This needs to be like the product description. This is the product image. Okay, we're good. It was just the one thing that was off, the description. Fair enough. And then we need to take over the tap action. But now that I think about this, since we're changing this product list from the product table to the customer product table, yeah, that means that we actually have to move the actions too. That was something that I forgot in my steps here. So if we go to the actions and we look at products, right? So we've got this tap and then all of these things that happen inside there. So I need to move all of these from the product table to the customer product table. So I'm just going to start at the top. And when you move these, like all of these values down here, like this is going to change. And any of these are probably going to change. And so it's like a whole bunch of things are going to break, if you will. But you just got to keep going, right? And you'll eventually get everything where it needs to be. So I need to move this from products to customer products. And then, so yeah, and I'll go through and I'll do each thing individually. So this is fine because that's a slice. This needs to be changed. Okay, so we're setting the customer product, right? We're setting the product on this one. Okay, so this is actually something that we need to change because we need to set the customer product link, which is the next step of things to do. Yep. Add customer product link to the column to order details. Yeah, so I don't have that yet. Okay, so I'm going to undo that move so it puts the action back where it was. Okay, first, before we can do that, then we need to go and add before we can add that, we need to go into our columns and add a customer product link into the order detail, because then that's going to allow us to change where we're connecting things. So we go to our Google Sheet, go to order details, and right here, we're right next to where it says order product. I'm just going to insert another one, copy this, and change, add in here, customer product. Wait for it to save. Come back here, go back to order details, and grab the new column. The thing that we need to do now is we need to switch the programming on how this sort of thing works. We need to, so like when we originally set it, when we originally created the record, we were just dropping a product link in. Okay, now we're going to change that. We're going to drop a customer product link in, And from that, I want to get the product. So this guy, right, needs to come from this one, but we got to set that one up first. So this needs to be an enum base type reference to the customer products table. If I save that so that it propagates through the system. Okay, now I'm going to copy the name of that column. And I'm going to come down here to the product, and in the formula, right, I'm just going to throw in a dereference. I'm going to say customer product. So I'm going to go to the customer products table and get the product link. Copy that and drop it here as a dereference. So I'm literally just saying, cool, you gave us a customer product. From that, give us the product. And that's going to set that all the time. And I'm also, now that I see this, I'm going to change this to that. Okay, but you notice what happened over here. This is something that you got to kind of watch out for. It changed the column type to a reference because I modified the formula, and the value that I grabbed is a reference value. It's not an enum reference value. It's a reference. And so it's like, oh, we should make that the thing. So you got to make sure at some point, hopefully they're going to fix this, but you got to make sure that you go back through here and set that back as what I call a soft reference. Okay. And behavior is broken. Yep, because this is now set with a formula. So if we go look at this behavior, now what we need to do is we need to update our action so that it uses that column that we just created to set the product link. And that's why the behavior is complaining, is because these things are trying to do something with this that we said, no, you can't do that. Now that we have that column in place, we can move things. Now we have the ability to do the correct thing that we need to do. So now is the time. What we got to do is move all of these actions that are a part of this tap process. We need to move all of these to the customer product table. So let's do that now. Starting at the top, and just literally just change the for this record, right? And then I can come down here and then change this, not change this from setting the product to the customer product, and then changing this from key to whatever the name of the actual key column is for this table, which is customer product ID. So now when I execute this action, it's going to set the order to the building order, the customer to the customer for the product that I just clicked on, or the customer product to the customer product I clicked on. And this input will work just fine. I need to change the QTY though. I think that needs to be the actual, because if I go to order detail, oh no, it was wrong all the way. Oh well, fair enough. That needs to be the name of the column. That needs to be this. Just like that. All right. And then the condition, this might need checking. Yeah, because the key is no longer the key. What we're looking for is the product that the person selected inside the building order details. Okay, so that's this customer product link instead of the key. Same value, different column, different table. That should work now. Yeah, there we go. So we'll see this action will execute off if the thing is not in, this product is not already inside the order, which is what we want. And all of the columns are now set up so that they work according to how they're supposed to. And so like if I save this, this should come back as green, or at least not red. Right? And the other one, yeah, see, this one is fine, but that other one that I left on the other table, yeah, this one is still broken because it's still trying to set this customer product. Okay, and this is the, okay, so this is the duplicate. So all we got to do is move this guy to there, and then go through and change this, change this from the product column to the customer product, and from the key to the customer product ID. Yep, just like that. make sure that this is the right thing. Needs to be order quantity detail. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Check this. Yep, this needs to be, should still be on my clipboard. Yes. Nope. That one. There we go. Make sure my formula is the same. Good to go. Make sure this doesn't need any changing. Good to go. Okay, so that one's done. That one's done. Come back here. What else do we need? Products. So we click on this tap one. So I got to move the rest of these. Ref set. So ref set needs to move the customer products. Make sure this is that. Make sure this is that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Come here. We got to do the view product. This one. So view product to view, and this is really customer product. Right, and I guess I need to get the name of the customer product detail view. So customer product detail, and I need to use this instead of the thing that it's using. Yeah, because it's a different table. Yeah, that wouldn't work. And the ID needs to be the ID, just like that. Link to row, customer product ID, and the customer product details, because this is view customer products. Yep, is blank. Yep, okay. Good to go, good to go, good to go. And the last one is this actual tap. Tap this product. Yep, and now I gotta put all those things back in there. So, add duplicate, add new, let's see, ref set, quantity, and view customer product. And with that, yeah, we got a green state. Okay, so that's all of the actions that accomplish the tap add functionality. Okay, so we come back here. This is curious. Oh, this is the name of the, I got you. So the name of the view is just products. We should change this to customer products, right? Doesn't that make more sense? Okay, and then, so this is of the customer products, right? Okay, so let's see, what do I need to do now? I need to take over the event action. I need to make sure that that is still what it needs to be. And so it's this card. We click on, so first thing I want to do is remove all of these. So like, I don't want you to be able to do that. I don't want you to be able to do that. I certainly don't want you to do that. And then the click action, yeah, so just clicking in the white space here. There we go. I don't want to go to details. I want it to execute that tap action that I made. So when you click on it, it does that thing that I made. Yes. And if I go to my building order, yeah, okay. So we're making progress. We created a record, but it doesn't like, oh, I can't get into the details now. Okay, I can fix this really quick. I can just make this a deck view with no image, primary header being the customer product, no secondary header, and the summary column is the quantity. Yeah, there we go. Because now I can show an action bar underneath it. And be like, delete, edit. Oh, I like that. Except I'm going to move the quantity here instead of over in the corner. Better. Kinda. Alright. But it's setting the product to some weird reference. So let's see what didn't we do right. So the first thing, it's this guy. So I'm saying, so it got the right customer product. It's the dereference part that's wrong. So it's this. So that's not the right thing. Customer products. Oh, that's why, because this needs to be products. Yeah, there we go. And we technically don't need to see that. Technically, we don't even really need that piece of information there. We could get rid of it. We can chaining dereference and get the product from the customer product if we needed any information from it. But, you know, whatever. I'll leave it. All right. So let's see. Where are we at now? So this is now the customer product catalog, right? Okay, formatting. Yeah. So now we need to add formatting rules, because if we didn't switch them over, like I've added product 3, but you can't tell that I've added product 3. Should be simple enough. Go to formatting rules. Yep, go to the product included thing. Yep, see, this is just on the product table. Move it to the customer products. And you got to change the formula so that the, okay, here we go. So that the product link is inside the building products. Yep. And then I got to set the correct column. Yep, there we go. So you see what I'm doing here? It's really just all about migrating the things from one place to another. And this is actually a very common thing that you'll do inside AppSheet when you're working on stuff. And it can seem intimidating or overwhelming when you do something like this, because you make the one change and then there's a boatload of stuff that's broken. But in reality, it's all because you just changed the name of something, right? And so like anywhere where the original text string for that name was, the solution is just changing that. Like you don't need to change any of your formulas. You don't need to, it's just that one string is wrong. You just need to change that one string, and that's used several places. And so it's like those things are complaining, or the derivatives of those are complaining. So just something to keep in mind. Moving on here, we got, I think that's everything that we need to do, right? Yeah, because I got this ability to do that now. You know what I'm going to do? I don't like that. I don't like this action, the delete and the whatever thing. I'm going to get rid of the action bar. And I'm going to, instead of the secondary, I'm going to use the secondary column for the quantity instead of the secondary header. Because that'll put this over here. And yeah, you see how thin these are now? Most of these don't have appropriate data, but yeah, like that's what I want. So it's nice and small. It's more like a table now. And then I can come down here and I can throw in like swipe right to edit, swipe left to delete. Ooh, I like this better. Oh, I like this better. This is better. Yeah, man, this is the way to go. So now when I look at my thing, right? Oh yeah, and I can tap on it to modify the quantity. I can roll right if I want to like legit change the product. Okay, there's something we gotta address. Or I can drag right to just straight up delete it. Oh, I like that so much better. Yup, keeping that. Is there anything else that we need to do in order to round this out? So we've got a list. Oh yeah, we need a list of master products, right? So you still need a way to add, remove, edit the master list of products, right? So we need to make that view inside the main menu. Like I want to put it up here, like I have a master list of customers. I want a master list of products too. So if we just go to the top, make a new view of the products table, put it in the menu, call this products. Yep. Products. And I think I want this to be table. Do I have any cool grouping that I could use? No. Sort it by the name though, so it's easy to understand. And I guess we'll put the column with the icon first. Might as well. There we go. Whatever. Good enough. My master product list. Now I can add a new product to the thing. I can click on it and change it if I really want to. Yep. Oh, I can see all the corresponding customer products. That's nice. Okay, so I want to clean this view up, right? So like that's not very helpful in this context. but this is the master view, the main view of everything. So we can't, so I don't want to put the customer there. Maybe if I put like, I'm gonna put the product name and then the secondary header, maybe put the customer there. No, that needs to be the description. Then maybe put the customer here. See, the problem I'm running into is like that sort of setup is helpful here, because I'm looking at things from the perspective of the master product, and so it's showing me all of the customer products, and so it's helpful to see what customer these products belong to. However, this is the main view for the customer products, and so if I go here, oh no, yeah, okay, fair enough. Because this is a main default view that I created by itself, we don't have that problem. But any place that you do view these products, these customer products, anywhere else, right, you're going to see it this way, which I think I like. I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to turn off the action bar. Yeah, I kind of like that. That works for me. So now I've got, I'm gonna shrink everything up here. I've got a list of customer products. Okay, so the thing I need to do with this customer product view, right? So originally this was just a master list of products, this view that I have right here. And so when you didn't have a building order, we can still show you the master list of products because, yeah, why not? Now that there's no building, like when there is no building order, there's no customer. And so the products view should go away. Because if I just show you what this will look like, if we don't do anything and I complete this order, if we go back to customer products, it's now empty. And I don't really want that. Yeah. And you can see there's this plus button floating here. I don't really want them to be able to, like, this is just read only. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. But like, I don't want this to show up at all down here because we're not doing anything. It's an empty view. There's no point for it to be there. So I'm going to hide this view when we don't have a building product. So the easiest way to do that is like, I'm just going to steal the logic from this new order one, because then the building order, because that has the logic that I need. I can just copy that, go to my customer products, drop it in there. And yeah, no, that's the exact thing that I need, is not blank building order. As long as there is a building order, I should be able to see that thing over there. But if there's not, don't show it. Boom, just like this. So if you were to get rid of the info, which is really just there to kind of help you as the person dropping into this sample app, the only thing you'd have down here is the ability to create a new order. And like the first thing it asks you is like, well, who are you ordering for? All right, well, we're ordering for this customer. Now my customer products has the list of the customers. Okay, did you notice what happened there? Like when I saved the order, right, it dropped me into a list of products, but it didn't drop me into this list of products. It dropped me into the old list of products. So that's another thing that we got to do. We got to make sure that when you, in the form save event for the order, there's an action that sends you somewhere. We need to change that action so that it sends you not to the products, but to the customer products. So first thing we can do, find the action. The easiest way to do that is to get back to the form that you were on and then scroll down to the behavior section. Oh yeah, see this, it just, it didn't even execute anything. All right, so this is even easier. We just need to change that to save the order. So now when this saves, it'll kick off that save order thing, stack. And if we go look at the save order stack, so it's on the orders table, save order, all it does is take us to the detail view of the order. Now you can throw anything else inside here that you wanted. That's the whole purpose of these save event composite actions like this, where you have a stack of things, because you're really future proofing your app when you set things up this way. Because, you know, in the future, oh, maybe I want to throw some sort of ref update, or I want to create a record, or I want to whatever, like I want to do some conditional stuff. I don't have to make any kind of major updates to anything. All I got to do is make the action and throw it in here. Good to go. But this, that should be everything that I needed to do. Oh, yeah, I guess the last bit. View this order detail. No, yeah. View this order detail. Yeah, no. So I think in the form on the new order, yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. There's a finishing view. It's taking us to products. I need it to take us to customer products. I think that's the last bit that we needed to do in order to get all of this kind of working the way that we wanted it to work. Now, so if I delete this to start over, start a new order. When I save this, okay, it took me to the order detail because I put that action inside the order detail. I put this action down here, so I don't want that to run. I'm just using the finishing view. One of the nice things about AppSheets, 4 ways from Sunday to do anything. Okay, so delete this, make a new one. Boom, now I'm in customer products. And then when I add it, it's like, how many do you want? I want 2, I want 5, I want 56. It'd be dope if it would drop us in with like the text entry thing automatically. You know what I mean? And like now I can go to here and I can look and I can see I have all my prices. So like the thing, these are pretty small. That's pretty small. We'll make that bigger. So I'm just going to go to order details, go to the quantity, and go down here to the text section. And I think I want to make it bold. Yep. I think I want to make it. Yep. I like that. Just like that. I like that. And this will be order detail quantity to export, I think. All right, man. I do believe. This is everything that we needed to do. So if I delete this, start a fresh one, say, yep, cool for this guy. Dropped into the products. How many do you want? I want 4. Go to this. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. I like it. Oh, this is a great evolution. This is looking nice. I'm really digging how this is coming together. I have to be honest, I can't wait to see what you guys say you want to see included in this app next, right? So this is 4.2 and it's basically rounded off and done now. The 4th iteration of this shopping cart app basically allows you to have customer specific products now. So then where do we go from here? Let me know in the comments below.